Previously on the Cotswold Way.
Power hike. That is a descent to the river crossing. "55 miles away. Really want to be thrashing the legs like this. Part of the journey. We just had a mare. So these are dry now. Cam downhill was a bit of a smash up Rosie. Whole lot of her. You could say she's got it all. Some of the delights that Britain has to offer. And here we are to the end.
And now for our series finale.
Okay. And we're back on the Cotswold Way. Last time I was here in this very point, we'd finished the first ultramarathon of my life. We came trotting down here, hobbling, and now we're going to make our way to Bath, as I promised in that very video. Excuse the boy races. Should we get a move on then? Slow and steady for the first 20 kilometres. Feel like I'm going too fast, so I'm chilling out a little bit more. Slow and steady. The first climb of the day. There we go. We're not sprinting up these. Power hiking. As normal, 5 minutes into the run, my hydration is on point. I need to dehydrate myself a little bit, perhaps in a verge or a bush. Oh, berries on the route. Nice little climb up from Wootton. Get the old ticker going. It's a cool temperature at the moment on the top. Thankful of the breeze. Looking back over to the estuary. Heading towards Bath. Just trying to pace myself. It's very tricky for me to do. Reining myself back in. Just trying not to like jump too much when the random pheasants just start flying off. They just stayed there, it'd be cool, right? Lovely vistas in front of me. Dodgy going underfoot. Plodding along. We're in no rush. We would like to improve on the last time. This is dodgy, but I'm taking my time for this first 20k. We'll see how we get there. So I'm running this on my own. Last time Charlie and Katie joined me. Kate's doing all my support work at the 3 other stops and at Bath. So I'll get a refuel at like 12 or 13 kilometres, and then at 20, and then 35, and then at the end. So I'm flying fairly solo when it comes to running, so that'll be interesting. Just me and the GoPro at the latter stages when things get real. This is only my second ultra run. We've been smashing up the Lake Districts during the summer, not going over a marathon distance, and we've been down the Black Mountains as well. So it'll be interesting to see how we fare the legs, but I'm just taking my time, being cautious, hoping that I can push the speed a little later on, but enjoy the Cotswold Way. I mean, it's in the last videos you'll have seen, it's been pretty epic. You wouldn't believe that Thursday and Friday of this week, which is yesterday and the day before, we've been having quite a bit of rain and some flash flooding locally in the area, but the ground's still pretty hard. I'm using Kate's Garmin 5 as well. Oh, hold on, let's just make sure we're going the right way. Sometimes I've already been for a field with cows that I didn't need to be. So we're going. So it sort of jumps over there and then comes back over this way. It's not too confusing, is it? This is the last time where I lost a lot of actual time, bit of navigating. There's a right turn there and then go over a stile and then it's a left turn, but then you're through this bit here, so it's all the fun of doing it yourself, right? See, I'm speeding off again when I should be just taking my time. If a marble can't roll up it, don't run up it. Slow and steady. It's all part of the bigger picture, this run today. Tell me, what's your bigger picture? What's your plan? I'd love to know. So I'm just approaching the 10-kilometre mark, 1/5 of the way through our journey to Bath. This part of the Cotswold Way joins on to Monarch's Way for a short piece. Just trying to rein myself in. I've got the mindset of the last 15 kilometres at the first 15 kilometres, so where I'll be struggling and slowing down, I'm going to that pace right now, so then I can flip it on the way. So the Cotswold Way starts in Chipping Camden. I did a short, I think I did like a 12-mile run and a video on that for the start of that. So I've done a couple of shorter runs, sort of over Christmas last year, 2020, just before we went into lockdown 17. And then I did my first ultra, a 50-kilometre, 31-mile on the Cotswold Way, finishing at Wootton, and that's where we've begun the journey today. My second ultra. It felt right to do it on the Cotswold Way again and finish it, and it just happens to be another 50 kilometres to Bath, so why not? This journey started last year, actually, in September, late August, September in 2020. Thought it'd be a good idea to have a project of an ultra marathon. I signed up for the Malverns Ultra, which got postponed and then cancelled, which is, it's been rearranged for next year, 2022. I'm sure you're all experiencing these kind of training delays and race delays and all of that loveliness with the COVID. I'm hoping this is not Summersby Monument. Kate's gonna kick my ass, I'm going too fast if it is. Ran all across there, look, to the northeast. Temperature's just spot on right now. Don't want to get it too hot. I am English after all. Around about the 5-degree mark would be good for me. None of this 16 to 20 degrees. I'd have to do some real acclimatization for that. So far we've had woodland and we've got this horrible stone, hardcore limestone stuff that's most of the houses around here are built in. I hate this stuff. I'm more of a mountain type of guy, a mountain goat, because you can see one leg shorter than the other. Helps with the slopes. Anyway, I've had an opportunity to run with a chap for a moment. I'll let him plough on because, you know, he's not doing 50k today. You got to leave your ego sometimes. Watch out for them big boulders too. Anyway, a lovely monument. There was one monument just before Wootton on the last video, the last segment of the Cotswold Way, that was open and you could go up the stairs there. Maybe this one's open, but I'll give going up the stairs a miss till another time perhaps. So a quick refill with the flasks. I've done 1 litre and a bit more there, so feeling a bit bloated from the water. I've had a 3/4 of a human food. I've turned around a bit because I actually missed where Skippy was parked up, so I've got a bit further than I needed to, which is great. And now we go to the next checkpoint at 20-ish kilometres. Not too far away, but it's nice to get a stop. That baby food's repeating on me a bit. I'm not enjoying it. Anyway, let's carry on. Yeah. Oh no, that one was ripe. Hey. Nice. That's just what you need. Yeah. Ignore the shotgun sounds in the background. Look at the view. There's a massive cloud being... Oh, there's no rain due, there's no rain due. The poor pheasants anyway, eh? Quintessentially British. Oh, there's a church. Gotta love a church on my videos. Now don't sprain an ankle along here, Richard. Hey, Bale. Better chill out. Maybe it was the blackberries. They're everywhere. Bit of sunshine. It's welcome. Oh, makes you feel good. Spot of rain. That is a tower. Hey, another church. Quintessentially British. Old Sodbury. Now, I'm not too far away from Skippy. My OS routes that I mapped was slightly different to the actual Cotswold Way on the ground, so it'd be interesting at the end to see how much that deviates from. I'm running through a fort just on the way to Old Snodbury. Just imagine an encampment here, can't you? Game of Thrones style. I love a bit of history.
The poshest gate in the world.
Cotswold Way, and in the foreground Oh, that was loud. You can see the church where Skippy is parked near with old Bertie the Berlingo. Left foot, right foot, repeat. And rain clouds can do one. Let's get some more water. Let's get a crushed avocado and hummus wrap. Yes, please. And crack on to the next stop point at 35 kilometres. Bit of deja vu here. There's a few of these paths along this. Could be anywhere. Feels like when I was running with old Shelton. It's probably 25 mile away though. Anyway, let's try and not trip over a root. Another church, 17th church on the go. Right, more water. I need some anthracene. I've copped it. I had a fight with a stinging nettle in it. How you do, Kate? All right. Old Sodbury Church. My checkpoint. Get some food. I had 3/4 of that wrap. Sorry, disturbing your book. Not a bad little view for it, is it? There it goes. So I've got the bladder in now, 2 litres with some tailwind in. You can hear it sloshing a little bit. Next checkpoint's 35 kilometres. I'm like 22 kilometres in, so I think the route I plotted was not quite as planned on the actual ground, so could be pushing over 55 kilometres. We'll see. So I want to push on a little bit now, get some more miles, and then see how we go at 35. We might be walking. Got some anthracene cream on some stinging nettles. Copped it a bit, so poshish gates, telling you. Cotswold Way's to the right here. Okay. The old dog in. Worst set of signs back there. We're going this way, Chief. Very quaint. I'm sure we're going the wrong way. So I'm coming up to the 30-kilometre mark. It's very warm in this little lane here. Just met some lads that are on the way to Bath as well. They were quite surprised to hear that it's like 12 miles away. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, you bugger, it's hot here. I've tried to push a bit more since the last checkpoint. Hopefully that won't be my downfall, but I'm just reining it back for a moment. You can hear the M4 in the background, rather annoying. It's like long grass, just what you want. It's not really that soft either. Could do with a meadow. Anyway, onwards to Bath. So of course there's a diversion to the Cotswold Way. Such as my routes, there's always something that's a bit more interesting. Just checking the map, I think I'm going to scoot to the right and then jump back on it. It shouldn't take me past where Skippy's checkpoint is. I'm not sure if it adds any more or any less to the route as of yet, but kind of like gets you a bit mentally like, what the freaking hell. And it's all this lovely bullshit track that I absolutely love. I love this track. My groins love it, my knees love it. It's just a love fest right now. So let's keep soldiering on. We know we're heading to Bath via wherever we're going, so we'll get there. He hopes. We're back on course. God knows what that diversion has done to me, other than destroy me mentally. These rain clouds might be quite welcome. I'm pretty sizzling, and I hope there is no aliens in this cornfield. Anyone seen the movie Signs will know what I mean. Anyway, crack on, nut up or shut up. So head down and get to the checkpoint kind of vibe at the minute. A lot of road running on this, and then this hard track shit. It's not really my gig, so just suffering. I don't want to go down there. The sign for Cold Ashton said 2¼ miles, which is, we're probably on for a 55k jobby here now. After that diversion, I've had a couple of navigational blips, and I think my OS Maps actual route was maybe slightly off. Don't know if that's my mapping or whatever, but it's a lovely day, keeping positive. And we're going into this woodland, and then after this checkpoint we get a bit of an elevation, a bit of leveling off, a bit of a down climb, then an up climb, and then it's all downhill from there to sunny Bath, where I will be having a beverage. Nice little climb this, power hiking. Just want to get this done now. This section's been horrendous. Might as well have done the UTS. I knew what I was signing up for there. Had a bit of Cliff Bar, getting that water down me too. Church number 278 on the route today. My ankle and sort of shin splint issue I had during the Black Mountains is a bit sore at the minute. Just need a pit stop, get a paracetamol down and get some ibuprofen gel, and crack on. I think kind of over the farmers' fields and bullshit tracks, to be fair. Probably knew that was coming. Okay, turn it right. Skip shouldn't be too far away now. A quick change of clothes. New t-shirt. Cover the shoulders up. New buff. Had a avocado wrap. Some crisps, salt and vinegar crisps. Blackcurrant, apple and blackcurrant squash. Took a hay fever tablet for all the stingers, and also a bit of ibuprofen gel and a paracetamol for the shin splints on the ankle. It's a new thing. It's a new thing that needs massaging out. Now we head to Bath. 15 kilometres to go, 16 kilometres. We've already done 37, so let's get involved. 13 kilometres to go, providing I don't get lost. Some Jurassic Park territory down there. Just climbing up now. I believe it's the last sort of climbing to be done. It's very hot now, obviously getting towards the middle of the day. Such an Englishman. Should do this in the freaking winter. Oh. How you doing anyway? You alright? You alright? Having a blast. Not a bad backdrop, is it? Looting soldier. The Battle of Lansdowne, everybody. $300 dragons. Okay, going with these bad boys. We're that way. Bloody hell, old hobbit legs. Cliff bar for the win. There's Bath in the distance. I don't know whether that's motivating or demotivating right now. Just over 10 kilometers to go. 6.2 miles. Have I got 6.2 miles left? I'm definitely moving better than the last ultra, but have I got it left? Hey David, rest in peace, brother. We've ran all the way there. You can see the Malverns in the distance. You can probably see the Black Mountains and Simmons Yacht as well. Let's crack on. I'm talking jive. I've got running to get done. 6 miles, 10 kilometers. Let's get to 5 kilometers. Let's go. We have a bloody trig point. Going along this lovely wall. Props to whoever built this. Keep the dinosaurs out. You see that? 9 kilometers left. Come on, lad. 8 kilometers to go. Can we do it? We're running in more fucking farmers' fields, man. I'm over it. Excuse my French. Absolutely over that. Hope is on the horizon. Avon Prospect style, 230 meters. 7 kilometers to go. Are we going to make it down there? Where's the Abbey? Can you see the Abbey? If we make it to the Abbey, it will not be too shabby. We've come this far. We must go on. It's all downhill from now, which is, you know, my best bit of my game. Totally not. Let's do it, Burgess. Rest in peace, brother. 6 kilometers. Struggling with this shin splint. So I'm just walking for a bit, then running for a bit. 6 kilometers to Bath left. I'll just crawl in. I'll just crawl. I think on the last ultra I was walking like this after about 35 kilometers, so we're doing better. We're like at 48 kilometers now. Excuse me. The ultra wind. Trying to pick some decent berries. Anyway, stop distracting me. Let's do this. Just 5k to go now. soldering on. I've tried to push it in that the middle section, so I've kind of expected to be suffering a little bit towards the end. The last sort of 8 kilometers it's been a bit tough, so it's all good. And that is all I've got to say about that. Bit of civilization, struggling now. 4k to do. Oh, steps, come on baby. Three and a half kilometers. We're counting down half kilometers now. Just been informed there's a Greg's vegan sausage roll and a Dr. Pepper waiting for me. Come on. Hilly Bath. So I think the last half a kilometre has just been climbing up streets and steps. I can't wait to see the data on that. That's hilarious. Just to finish you off, climb up a load of steps. Gotta love it. My left leg's dead. It's proper dead. We've got 2.6 kilometers left. I'll get a trot on in a second, bring it home. He says, draw them steps, Jesus. But Jesus, it's nice around here though, obviously. 2 kilometers, it's all uphill and downhill in Bath. I'm just hobbling along now. Can't stand this concrete downhill stuff. Hobbling nicely. Front of my shin, maybe the left ITB. Lovely. Royal Crescent. Bath on a Saturday. Oh, I'm aching. Course complete. Oh. There we are. It's been emotional.